Hello and welcome to Ask Dr. Monica, the space that is dedicated to you if you choose to use your daily life as your spiritual practice. Not only your spiritual path, but your spiritual practice. Like every experience is an opportunity for you to deepen in and to discover your true nature, who you truly are. So, thank you for being here, and let's go directly to a question that comes from a gentleman who wants to be anonymous. That's okay. And the question says, problem, I want support to live a more meaningful life. Okay? I left the US to move away from all the problems and find a better life. Now I live in Costa Rica, which I thought would be my solution, but I find myself with others who only come here to have a good time, in quotes, surfing, parties, drugs, etc., or who are constantly monitoring and commenting on the CNN problems of the world. And we seem to just end up with the same old issues. How can I best engage with those around me and be an inspiration for them to also aspire to live a meaningful life? Wow, well, let's see. First, I want to acknowledge you for sensing the call or wanted to live a meaningful life, a meaningful for you, okay? So if you could bring attention to that and to acknowledge that there is a call here and it's really up to you to listen, to hear it deeply, that call, okay? Because can be a call, and again, you know, we can get trapped in so many excuses and appearances. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I see here. But again, the first step from my perspective is that you are looking, you want support to live a more meaningful life. So you are the one looking for a more meaningful life. And, you know, that's an inner journey, that is an individual journey, that's your choice, and you are the only one that can really nurture that call, that desire, okay? Life is not anymore enough for you. The way that you were living probably is not fulfilling to you. You look for some meaning, some more deep thing. That's wonderful, okay? So congratulations on that to begin. Second, I see this, you know, like very often we try to change the situation, the place where we are at, or the relationship, you know, to change ourselves, and it's not working. We know that, but, you know, I understand, you know, that you left the United States to move away from the problems. I think can be nice if you do that with the perspective at, you know, distracting yourself a little bit, feeling good a little bit, and then facing the problem, in quote, whatever it is that you feel here is the problem, okay, with more space, with a different perspective, instead of facing with that problem, in quotes, you know, from being stressed and from being, you know, in the situation where you saw yourself to be. Costa Rica, now I live in Costa Rica. Well, here we are, this is Costa Rica. I just chose to do this episode outside in nature because it's where I live too, and it's wonderful. I mean, Mother Nature is an incredible source of regeneration and nutrition, and in Costa Rica you have a lot of possibilities to do that, so that's wonderful. Welcome to Costa Rica for sure. Okay, but I can see, you know, like the solution again is not the place, and I can see your journey, I mean your desire here, you know, that you find yourself with others who only come here to have a good time, in quotes, surfing, parties, drugs, etc., and who are constantly monitoring and commenting on the CNN problems. Okay, so the energy that I get connected here when I read this, okay, is that you are surrounded by a lot of people that are more superficial, in quotes, than you at this moment. They, you know, are okay with distractions and having fun, you know, that I think is wonderful. But at the same time, you know, they are engaging mentally with the problems, CNN and all this negativity that we all know, you know, that affect us in some way, and that we can turn off the TV and don't see that news anymore. But that's a choice, okay? So I understand your question, you know, it's like, how can I best engage with those around me and be an inspiration for them to also aspire to live a meaningful life? So here is where, to me, I will say, first, observe the need that you have, okay, the wanting that you have here about others, wanting or needing to have a meaningful life. That's not your call. That will be their call, okay? So you are the one that wants to find and to live a meaningful life, a deeper, to have a deeper sense of meaningful life, right? Like life has a meaning, you are looking for that. So the tendency that we have in general, in the more unconscious we are, the more that gets activated. Is nothing wrong, it's just a manner, the more we notice that, the more we can wake up, okay? But the tendency that we have as human beings is to always look for the outside source, okay? So will be much easier, of course, if all the people that surround you, okay, are in your quest, with this kind of quest, inner curiosity, wanting to find a meaningful life, and if they are all, with the turn off of the CNN channel and super busy on finding themselves and vibrating in well-being and feeling good, and this new dimension that looks like you, the one that is doing this question, is ready to experience, okay? But I want you to see that the need, in quotes, to inspire others to do what you want to do or what you want them to do, well, is not the ideal thing, because if you need them to be that way, you energetically push them away, okay? So, how can I best engage with those around me and be an inspiration for them? Let's say, instead of to also aspire to live a meaningful life, just to be an inspiration for them to whatever they choose to be in life, okay? So in this case, again, I think we come back to the same perspective of your journey is your own journey. So to be an inspiration for people is, first, don't demand anything from them, don't judge them. That is not so easy to do, because, we don't like the CNN talking and, drugs or whatever. Maybe it's not what you really want to do, okay? But then it's up to you to withdraw from that ambience, okay? It's like you left the United States thinking that here you will find something different. Well, you are surrounded with the same kind of people. That's the frequency that you were in. And for you to change that frequency, you have to commit to your own inner journey. So before you change the outside world, you have to change yourself. And again, you can have, the little call of wanting a meaningful life, but you have fun also, and you are part of the CNN, and da-da-da. Looks to me that you get trapped on that. Or you can have a huge call, okay, for a meaningful life, for a deep realization about, what is life about, who am I, what I'm doing here, and to really investigate and, awake, let's say, self-discover yourself, all right? And that's something that you're going to do alone. And the more you do your inner work, okay, the more your outside world is going to change. But not because you mentally like or don't like or want or don't want, right? Only because your vibration, okay, you start to vibrate differently, and that attracts, the same kind of vibration. So maybe, and that happens very often, and is a powerful opportunity to heal, loneliness or abandonment, but probably the people that you're accustomed to be with, they will start to, disappear from your screen, from your life, from your consciousness. And then maybe you start to know new people that are committed to consciousness, that are already in the path, that are curious like you are. So instead of you wanting to change them, okay, you get busy on changing you. And if your call is not enough strong, let's say, or you don't slow down enough to hear it deeply, to change your life, yourself, okay, then you're going to find excuses like this one. And I just want to, be very gentle here, because it's not about judging you or anything like that. It's about understanding that you are the one, okay, that can inspire you, okay, to have a meaningful life, to turn off the CNN, to don't take drugs, to maybe don't drink too much, or, even though, I love to have fun, but there is healthy ways of being fun. Maybe you have that call already. So you are in charge and responsible of you taking responsibility for you and your way of living. And as we can see here in this sharing here, Well, there is the tendency to wanted others with me. That is so human, and is so, I would say, normal or frequent, right? But the awakening journey, the call for a meaningful life here is found inside yourself, and is an individual journey that, yes, will connect you with the entire world, okay, but begins and ends with you here, because you are the source of your life, right? So just trust yourself, learn how to listen to you. If you felt that call, to really having a meaningful life, don't stop until you have it, but you, okay? And just let other people to be where they are. And in that way, I believe, is where we can be a true inspiration. I'm not asking anything from you or from you or from you, but I am being myself in your presence. If I don't feel nurtured because you are busy with the CNN or whatever, well then, maybe I just get quiet there, or maybe I don't frequent you so often, and I go with friends that speak my language and that I love, or I go to YouTube and see videos of awakening and meaningful life. Who knows, right? But the point, I think, is to recognize that you have heard the call, that you have a call inside, okay? And it's up to you to hear it strongly with respect and dedication, and that you are the one that has to change your style. Here in Costa Rica, that is so easy, with nature, and really supports you to go inwards when you go for deep, long walks or these beautiful beaches, but you have to learn how to be with you, okay? Or, you hear the call, yes and no, so you do something here, but then you go there and you complain. So the point is to honor your call. And now you take care of you and support yourself, 100%, okay, in doing what you think is better direction for you. You don't want to be in the middle of the drug, you will have to change that kind of friendship. And yes, the price is, and that's something that we know, all the ones that we are in this path of awakening, is that there is some moment, where all kind of friends disappear from your screen, and you start to get a new frequency of friends and consciousness. Well, I hope that this can support you to understand when you are at, to be gentle, to celebrate that you heard the call, and to play a little bit. Yes, I heard the call, but maybe you are saying inside, who cares for today, let's go here, and then you feel bad because you heard the call, but you are the one not standing up for your own call 100%, and that can be painful. But you know what, pain, contrast, when you are there, like you don't like yourself, or you are not satisfied with your world around, that's what pulls you, okay, to change from the inside out. So I recommend you to take a deep breath to really acknowledge and sense the call that you have inside for a meaningful life. Is like, why do you want a meaningful life? What is the call inside? Where that call comes from? What have you done with your life that is not fulfilling to you, that you would like to don't do anymore, that you would like, what new self you would like to be? What is the call inside? You already have that guidance from the inside out. You just have to listen to you. And again, if you need support, okay, because it's easy to say, but explore, like all our coachings, go to unlimitedbreath.com, a very powerful body of work, that empowers you through building up in your physical body your spirit, your soul, your true nature, okay, and releasing all what is not you, in quotes, from wounds, conditioning, whatever it is very powerful, Or check my coaching, go to Dr. Monica, DOCTOR Monica, MONICA.com, and check all the possibilities that you have to support your desire, your call, your call, your sense of, hey, it's time for me to see this life a little deeper than I was seeing it until now. And when you can understand that you were seeing the way you were seeing, or living the way you were seeing from compassion, you will probably don't judge these people, that they are seeing CNN and entertaining yourself doing this and that, because you understand that, they have not heard the call, but you have. You want a meaningful life, go for it, okay? So why do I want a meaningful life? Why do you want a meaningful life? Really get in touch with your why, with your desire. That will move mountains. You are the one that has to, don't forget that you want to experience a meaningful life. And it's right here, in your heart. Thank you so much for your attention. I would love to keep receiving questions, so remember, ask at drmonica.com, doctormonica.com. Well, thank you so much again for your questions. Have a wonderful week until we see each other again, and looking forward to respond to your questions so we practice more and more how to use our daily life as a spiritual practice. Thank you.